Ah, yes. Well, the game has started.
Okay.
This is
Homeland.
Homeland, yes.
Yes.
We have Egal as Turk flank, Mongol pocket for Chris, that's nice for him. Byzantine pocket for Risk is Miguel, yes?
Yes, Miguel.
Miguel, and Phage is Japanese flank.
I think we're getting really bad lag because Dogal's just said, oh boy.
Yeah, and it was freezing for a second as well.
Yeah, that
Bang is
probably
a Turk
as well.
flank versus with Mongol pocket I'm okay, Japanese pocket Tim, and flank Joffrey. So, predictions for this map, do you think the Mongol pockets will do some cheeky fast scouts before they wall, or?
This one, usually it's a little less open.
One.
Yeah, this is even more easy to wall than most of the Homeland maps I've seen.
Yeah, it is. It's like just 2 walls. Yeah, I like how you described it. It basically is the BF1. 6 hour with this lag. It does look fairly bad. Like the game is just pausing like every couple of seconds. So it's a bad match. We have Byzantine versus Turks, which is kind of bad for Byzantine. And then Mongol pocket versus Japanese pocket at the top, which is kind of bad. But then at the bottom, it's the same thing, isn't it? You have Japanese flank and Turk pocket. No, sorry, Japanese and Turk versus Turk and Mongol on the other side. So
really, you know what? I don't think it's going to matter because I'm pretty sure we're going to see walls really early. We might see one of the players trying to
though, like obviously Mongols and Turks are super strong, and Byzantines and Japanese, they're strong, but like not nearly.
I'd like to see a fast imp, since aka BF style.
Really, fast imps are very not used because they're fairly bad on Black Forest. Like most experienced players can kill fast imps fairly easily, and by the time you've done any damage, the pocket just comes with full army, and then.
But what if it works? I mean, it's just a little change. If he gets the wall up really forward, maybe.
It usually doesn't, and it'll be interesting. I don't think we'll see fast Imperials. I mean, it's more like to be.
I'd just like to see it more than I'd like to see a 3-hour game where they
you just want to see it rather than you don't care if it works or not. You just want to see fast imp.
Basically.
I see.
This map is called Homeland. It's Paladin's favorite map according to Europe Zero.
What, does Paladin like Black Forest?
No.
Well then why does he like this map? Because it's basically...
He doesn't. It's a joke. Anyway. Yeah.
I mean, there are differences, like you can do early scouts, you can even try and go cheat. You could probably try and sneak. I've never seen anyone try and sneak in this map. That'd be really quite funny. It'd be quite hard because both teams are quite
I've seen people wall in the wrong place and have stone walls up against a tree line, which was quite interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen Sling done quite successfully by KGB on this map. That's another option.
I can imagine Sling being popular on this map, to be honest. Quite easy just to wall and sling and then, let them go wild. Like,
and by the...
Sorry, you go on.
Oh yeah, I was just going to talk about Paladin liking a map like this. Paladin, I think it's more a mindset of it's only good or fun if only I get to boom and no one else gets to boom. So Black Forest would not be his thing. It's kind of like the same mindset as me on Arabia. I like Arabia, but I boom, no one else booms. That's what I like.
Wow. Okay then. You wouldn't like 17 plus Arabia because that's all they do. They just wall and boom.
Yeah. No, that's not fun at all. Only I get to boom, otherwise it's no fun.
Fair enough. Well, I think it's interesting. You see I am okay using a scout to scout, but Chris doesn't really care. He's like, I want deer, I am Mongols, therefore I will lure. And he has very close deer. I think an I am okay's deer isn't too far away. Just next to his second boar, which he actually needs to start luring now, or he'll run out of food on the first one before it gets there.
I think he'll probably just take sheep if that happens. I'll be fine.
Yeah, but it's just like, it's not 100% optimal efficiency. But yeah, no, it's fine. It's not an issue. Especially like you won't have idle time because of it. Like Lang's going to do some house and palisade walling. No attempts to wall yet from Joffrey or any of the Al Clan team.
Well, they don't want to wall too early because then it hurts your economy quite badly. And you see Lang, at least, doing a bit of a wall there with the houses. So that's probably as much, yeah.
Because he'll have, like, he'll have to have so much extra wood so much early on. He won't be able to make as many farms, and using berries and sheep is much slower. Oh, is that lame?
BH trying to lame, but the lag actually means that he's helping Lang instead.
Yeah, he just kind of blocked the ball from the Vil that had loom. It looks very laggy, like look at that Vil. Oh my gosh, Lang nearly lost the Vil just because he was like standing there for 3 seconds.
I love how Dogal's like giant pass, can't wall here, and the Chinese players are probably looking at it going, wow, that's easy to wall.
Yeah. Oh, we can wall this 50 tile, 100 tile gap, that's not an issue.
Well, look at Lang, he's like, oh, look at this easy wall, I'll just close it off now.
Well, that is a fairly easy wall, to be honest. Like, it's not that big.
Okay, so
it's just
for people who missed it, Chris is Mongols, and the other civilization, Tim is Japanese, rather.
Yeah, so it's Mongol pocket versus Japanese pocket, and Byzantine flank versus Turk flank. That's what I was saying earlier, it's a bit tricky.
And a drush from Dogal, like I said, a drush was a potential strategy that we might be seeing, and I think that's what he's going for.
Oh, Phage is drushing a wall. Oh, poor Phage. Oh, no, it's not open.
No, he can go around. I mean, it's going to take a while, but,
yeah,
you know, because the other side's
they'll probably like end up double drushing Joffrey or something.
Jeffrey's also got a barracks coming up, so I'm not sure if that's a really late drush or what's the point. I think it looks like a very late drush to me.
Is he going feudal? No, he's not anywhere close to feudal age, actually.
It's a late drush.
Yeah, because the way his eco's balanced, it's going to have a lot of food, but not that quickly. Like, taking deer, you have to time it right. If you just take deer at any time, you might get a lot of food income, but not when you need it to go up. So, yeah, he'll probably do... Yeah, he's making militia. That's a drush.
Yes.
And he's got that Vil and gold as well.
Picking on your pronunciation of Phage, saying it's Phage, not Phage.
Phage. Ah, whatever. At least
it's mainly jigs.
Not a stream error. I don't particularly
No, it's not. Okay, so it looks like Chris and Dogal with the scouts there are picking on Jeffrey's scout.
Though, isn't it? Like, they don't want to have early aggression because they'll lag. They'll just wait for their imp units to auto win. Like, Mongol siege onagers will just kill everything. And Mangudai as well, shoot 10 times a second in lag. So he's just going to drush wall FC or something. Not so good for Joffrey. Double scouts, militia already out. He's only got
no scouts from the other team. Where's Tim Scout? Actually, Tim Scout is back at home.
It's luring deer. It's coming now, but it should get there before any real damage happens.
Yeah, and Phage's drush is also making its way over. Yeah. I am okay is keeping an eye on that. It could do a lot of damage. I mean, a drush in lag is very, very dangerous.
Well, double drush especially if you have 6 militia on you. And you're seeing I am okay bringing his scout back as well. I think he's scouting the other side a lot.
Great Walls of China coming up, yeah. I'm okay actually denying... ooh, Dogal doesn't have loom on his villages.
Does he not? Oh, no. He's gonna lose that Vil. Poor Dogal. He'll just send another one, like the scout's too low HP.
But it's a really nice pick. I mean, getting a villager there is definitely good for the CKF team. Even if Jeffrey gets drushed, double drushed even, he will get double drushed. He's actually sent his Vil back. I'm not sure why he sent his villager back instead of using that villager to wall. It's kind of an interesting choice by Jeffrey.
I think he was just worried about the drush coming back and his Vil being singled out.
But he sent 2 others, so that makes no sense.
Yeah, he knows where the drush is now, like it's in his base, and he'll send 2 Vils just to safety and to wall it faster, so he has to worry about his Vils like getting killed alone.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
this is not pleasant. There's 2 scouts versus 2 scouts. There's 3 militia versus 3 militia. It's all down to micro.
What micro?
Even if it's lagging, they're still going to have to try and micro.
It does look like CKF have won the micro war though. They took down a scout there already from Dogal and 1 militia as well.
CKF definitely won that drush, but then Phage's drush is coming too.
Yeah, but Phage's drush is... he's got 2 militia left? What happened to the 3rd? Did it get picked off by a wolf?
Or did he just not make a 3rd?
I don't know.
Where is
not
Phages,
too
Josh?
sure.
Can you tell me? I literally cannot see it right now. Oh, there it is.
It's
yeah. He's got these
south of the purple wall, but he's going to run into yet another wolf.
because of wolves.
Yes, he ran into 2 wolves.
Yeah,
but
that's unfortunate.
I'm not sure how many militia he actually made. He's also got quite a strange wall coming up. And he did avoid another wolf, so that's a bit of good news for them.
He might be able to kill 1 villager, but I mean, Lang has looms, so probably not.
It's also a really low health militia. I think the best he can hope for is 1 villain, maybe a lot of idle time.
Yeah.
If he does get 1.
I love how Joffrey's militia are just chasing Dogal's militia across the map now, because Dogal knows that he can't win, so he's just going to run around the map, basically, until they die.
Yeah, there's no point in doing anything else. He's going to go archers? Well, Jeffrey's going to be full wall, but it's only palisades, so... he's going to join up with Phage. I'm going to bring 2 militia followed by 3.
Oh, that would be funny. I don't think Phage is interested though. He's going to go for this Vil, it looks like.
Yeah, I think Dogal's going to run into the wolves. Nope, he's gone around and he's going back.
Just running around in circles.
Yeah. Oh, nice quick walls by Lang though.
Yeah.
That means the Drush won't be able to hit the gold Vils.
Which is nice. I guess he's going to just FC because Turks with their, was it plus 20% mining speed or something with gold?
Yes.
So, yeah,
I'm not sure what it is exactly. I will check actually.
So they only need 2 Vils and gold to just go
15% faster.
Oh, look at this. That was nice walling. You walled in Phage's scout and it's going to get killed by Vils.
Yeah, really very nice. And it also walls the militia out at the same time, so he's going to have a safe woodline.
I wonder if he'll quick wall the stone.
BH, archery range, blacksmith. Oh, for Dogal rather. Dogal, archery range, blacksmith. It is a very large palisade wall from Jeffrey, so maybe we are going to see quite a bit of aggression. Not sure about archers in this lag though. It's usually quite difficult to micro archers as it is, and in this lag as well.
Well, you
Jeffrey's
just
got
use
Market
the stop
Blacksmith.
thing.
Jeffrey is not taking stones, so it's just boom as far as I can tell. Market Blacksmith for Tim as well, and Market Blacksmith for I Am Okay. Everyone on CKF on the CKF team has gone Market Blacksmith.
Really? They're all just booming with walls. What about this?
I mean,
we're seeing double stable from Chris actually. Double stable knights, we're seeing
But look at the stone walls from Jeffrey.
I think Phage is actually booming it. Phage is booming now because he's got a market blacksmith. We can see. And
Dogal's actually gone blacksmith double archery range, so I think he's trying to FC into
expose. But the thing is, if you look at Chris, he's going double stable knights, so they're going to go try and go quite aggressive, and they should get in.
If the stone walls from Jeffrey come up in time, I'm not sure if they will, then they could be in trouble.
It's a very, very big wall. I would be disappointed if they didn't deny that, to be honest.
Yeah, he's only got 2 villagers on it as well.
Oh, the militia from Dogal dead. That was sad.
Yeah. The archer is coming in now from Dogal.
Oh no, wait, look, Lang is putting another 5 on stone. Maybe it will be Janissaries, I think, to be honest.
Could be.
Yeah, I did the math to go, well, you wouldn't put 5 Vils on stone to boom, would you? You'd have like 2 or 3.
No, you wouldn't. But I think Jeffrey really needs to finish that wall quickly.
Phage will have to go expose. Oh, I don't like that because Janissaries are so strong in Castle Age exposed that much. Maybe he had
Dogal's coming in now with the archers. Well, Jeffrey's not going to get this wall up. He's doing
no
one
way
more piece at a time.
Ever Jeffrey will get this up. Unless Dogal's like sleeping. Oh, he's sending the archers the wrong way.
Look at Jeffrey, he's seeing it now.
Oh, I'm just watching the clench to see if his archers get there.
No, they will, they will.
They're there. He doesn't have fletching though, but he can still like walk in.
Yeah, but Jeffrey's got 2 villagers, so...
Jeffrey will get the wall up though. He's still gonna get it up. That's pretty bad for them. Like, it won't be fully 100%
No,
health.
there's one more piece. Jeffrey needs that one more piece, otherwise the knights are gonna come in. Dogal's denying it.
Oh, it's open. Oh, it's been denied.
This is so bad for Jeffrey right now.
No, it's in. They're in. With knights.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And every team on the CKF is booming, so...
Yeah, Jeffrey's trying to come forward now. That was just too ambitious. He should have stonewalled behind his original wall, I think.
I agree. Like, his stonewall is just as long, I don't know. There was no advantage in walling forwards. Well, there was a bit of advantage, like you have a better
Well, if he
wall.
wanted to, he should have taken more villagers then.
Yeah, like 3 or 4. Because, I mean, Dugout even got Castle Age first. Now I'm not sure how he'll try to counter this.
It was a really, really silly wall from Jeffrey.
Well, Tim's 3TC booming. Expos now. No military buildings from Joffrey yet. Just adding, okay, he's adding a monastery and palisades, but it's versus Expos, so monks won't do anything.
And a TC on his gold as well.
Yeah.
Just to keep stuff safe. He still does not have the stone, thanks to that massive stone wall. I think he should actually delete some pieces, just so 2 pieces, so he has enough stone for another TC.
And if you look, this is the castle push coming from Lang on Phage. And
Phage whacking away at the castle with a single militia.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to get fortified walls early. Just so 2 guards don't kill the thing. Kill the wall.
Yeah, but Jeffrey's in so much trouble now. With the knights as well as the crossbows coming in.
And they're just going to go to his wood. Like.
Yeah, he's trying to re-wall, but Chris has left a single knight there just in case.
Yeah, well they always do that, like top players always make sure they don't let the enemy team re-wall. It would be a very rookie mistake not to leave a knight there or something.
Yeah, Siege Workshop there from Jeffrey. I don't think...
Mangonels. He won't have the eco to make monks and mangonels though, like he just won't have enough resources. And I think Chris is actually just going to run through the TC just to kill the wood line. No, he's not.
Surprising that he's not. Yeah, it is Janissaries.
Because, yeah, you might lose a knight, but you can deny a player's entire wood line. If a player has no wood, they cannot function.
Yep. So we see Lang actually sending a monk forward to try and get rid of some of those knights so that he can re-wall. And Tim is slinging Lang right now. So,
oh, is he? 3TC sling,
yes.
Nice. I can't imagine that's very good because he's slinging a guy who's already under a lot of pressure and has no army, so it's a bit...
No, he's slinging Lang.
Oh, he's slinging Lang, sorry. So Tim is slinging the other side, but Phage is like triple fortified walling the back, so... Unless it's a fast Imperial, which it will be if there's a sling, I guess it'll be 1 TC fast Imp, Bombard Cannon, Janissaries. Wow.
Yeah, I think Tim is gonna sling wood and food, and Lang can take gold, because with the Turk, you know, mining bonus, obviously. See Jeffrey just trying to finish off the walls, more units coming in from Dogout and Chris. This time they will not be at the wall,
no.
so maybe he will get it.
Because they're not paying enough attention, because they think he's going to wall through that palisade, but he's not, he's walling through the other bit.
They did run past the Siege Workshop, the TC now, and into the wood line of Jeffrey, but that stone wall has come up for Jeffrey now. There's one wall piece on 160 health though, so if he's gonna get that up as well, and Dogout's not paying attention. So, the wall is up at the very least.
Yeah, I think it might be better for the CKF team, because now, unless they really harass Tim as well, because he's just had a free boom, he's 4 TC boom, and you know, if it's too stable versus 4 TC Jap boom, it's not gonna go so well. Oh no, but Tim's slinging, so yeah. Tim won't even be up either, so
I think Chris is going for the double stable still, and they've invested quite a lot into this, so if they can't actually send any more units in, it could be annoying for L-Clan. They need a forward siege workshop up now, which is not something they have, because obviously the wall was up already.
Well, at least PH is walling. This is enough. So I guess, yeah, they're just going to try and harass the other players. Oh, even I Am Okay is making knights. Is that because he's fully boomed, or did he just
I don't think so. he's making them because he needs it. Lang, though, is on the way to Imperial Age with the sling from Tim. I don't think Tim will be continuing to sling for much longer now.
He'll probably just boom after that. It's probably because he knows that Chris went 2 stable knights, so he can afford to sling and still be on par with the economy, if not still have a slightly better economy and go up at a similar time.
Jeffrey, rather, losing another 2 villagers on the wood line. He has 2 siege workshops right now. And Dogal will run into the TC. Actually, running past the TC to get into the wood line, definitely worth it there for him. The monk from
Tim's
Jeffrey.
gold exposed. Be troublesome. He converted a crossbowman. Wow.
Yeah. No, Tim's gonna get raided on his gold now. He needs to run back. But we're seeing double siege workshop for Lang as well as a barracks. So I think hand cannons, because obviously Janissaries are very slow to mass.
Yes, but look at the population. Dogal is 30 population ahead of Joffrey. So
yeah, like
can hold the
Dogal
right side,
said, mine is dead.
Chris and Dogal can boom. They'll have like a super big advantage on their side.
I still think it comes back to Jeffrey being so careless with that wall.
Yeah, the walling was... It cost them a lot. Because now IMOK's had to sacrifice his perfect boom to try and save his allies.
Actually, rams from Lang first, so...
You say we're seeing rams from Lang first?
Yeah, he's made a ram in one of his siege workshops. He does have the Janissaries moving forward. They're gonna deny any more walls from VH now. There's no real good place for VH to wall further back.
I think it won't pay off though, because he'll go in for minute 27, but I'm gonna look at Miguel, Reese. And yeah, he's already clicked up at 110 pop, and he can, you know, he'll still be fully boomed. So even though Lang has got a sling, Phage has still got a decent. VH has a decent economy. His pocket's fully boomed, so they should be able to hold 2v1 their side.
Yeah, but now all of the pressure has been cleared up on Tim, at Tim's base rather, and well. IMOK made quite a few knights as well, but he made them later.
And he got +2 bloodlines as well.
Yeah, well, he's going to use them for Hussar later, I guess, so it's not ideal, but
it just delays his eco, which is like, oh look, they're actually going to break the wall again, but I guess Joffrey's
already
behind again.
So it's fine. And he's got a defensive mangonel out, so the crossbows won't be able to do too much.
Well, I think Chris has stopped making knights, hasn't he, so...
Yeah, it is hand cannons and Janissaries, by the way, for Lang.
Yep, and rams. I'm surprised he chose rams over bombard cannons.
No, he's going bombard cannons now. He just wanted rams just because he was still... Yeah. And Tim is still slinging him, so he's got the resources right now.
Just go straight siege rams and everything.
Cap rams and bombard cannons and the whole lot. VH trying to stonewall behind this as well. But of course, with Miguel, the Byzantine player, being up to Imperial Age, what's Miguel going to make? Probably cavalry units? I don't see anything yet from Miguel, though.
That's true.
He's dropping double
military
castles.
Buildings by now. I mean...
He's making double castles in the middle of the map.
He's going cataphracts? That's an interesting choice, because, I mean, if he leaves VH alone, VH is going to be in trouble. And cataphracts versus hand cannons is not ideal. Because cataphracts are weaker to ranged units.
I have no idea what the reasoning is behind the 2 castles. I'm kind of surprised that's what he's chosen to go for. Cataphracts are also not that strong until you... Well, they're much stronger.
The full upgrades.
Yeah, but they're very expensive.
Yeah, it's like the elite upgrade is 1600 food and logistic is another 1000 food or something. So it's not cheap.
No. Well, at least VH will be able to mass wall.
Yeah, he'll be okay for a bit. Because I mean, even if he's sacrificing his eco, he's letting his team get the advantage while he just walls and gets a bit behind.
Yeah, it looks like Chris and IMOK up around the same time, but Chris has 2 castles up already. IMOK does not have a single castle that I can see yet.
Diversity from Chris as well. For the...
Early trade for the CKF team, though. I like that.
Have they?
Yeah, they're setting up markets already.
And well, they so have L Clan. Look, 3 markets from Miguel at the bottom, and there's a market from Chris at the top. So both teams looking for the very BF style trade setup time.
Yep.
Yes, he is. He's going to go full Cataphracts versus Turks. But look at this wall from Phage. It might take a while to break.
Yeah, even with bombard cannons and cap rams.
Is Phage up, or has his economy been destroyed? No, he's nowhere near up. His economy got absolutely massacred by that walling. He invested so many vills and so much time. You probably had to buy stone as well.
Yeah. Well, the stone wall's coming up from Dogal now, just to prevent those knights from IMOK making their way into their base, since IMOK just wiped out their combined armies there. Having a quick look at Dogal's economy, well, Dogal is not on the way to Imperial Age either, so he invested quite a lot into that.
But he's still much further ahead than Joffrey. Joffrey's 60 pop and Dogal is 111. So yeah, he has double the population almost of his guy.
I think the bigger thing is the fact that Chris is up earlier than IMOK. Yeah, Chris is up earlier than IMOK. He's got 2 castles down already, and I didn't see, well...
out.
Yeah, IMOK is only going with his first now.
And if you sent Mangadai to Phage's side, that would be really strong. It would kill the Rams, it would kill the Janissaries, it would kill everything. Turks struggle against Mangadai a lot, really.
He's sending them now, so it's going to be Cataphracts and Mangadai up against a Lang.
Maybe they've
and
worked
Lang
out
has
that
not
it's a
walled
sling. Not sure.
Back at home. He's actually got a treb that's stuck in the walls there of Phage, between the castle and the walls. So Lang's
you have to garrison it in the castle. Oh no, you can't garrison trebs, can you?
No, you can't. You have to take it down with a bombard cannon.
Yeah, you can't re-garrison them and send them out the other side, so that treb is... Unless you can somehow click the palisade behind the castle, which is a bit risky, a bit hard to do. Wow, Phage's walls are incredible. Look, he's still walling further back to give his allies time to get their full units.
Yeah, Malit Mangadai does take a while, and you want him to mass it up. Yeah, so he needs to buy time for them. For now.
I hope you could see IMOK might get him with knights if Dogal's not careful. Actually, no.
No, not fast enough. Dogal's stonewalling behind it.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He's got 3 vills there.
Yeah.
No, I'm surprised that Lang, considering he's being slung, should definitely by now have the 14 range bombard cannons. Usually they don't have the +2.
I think he's going for siege ram over it. So he's got siege ram on the way. He's getting artillery as well.
I'm surprised.
So artillery
he is getting artillery. Yeah.
57%
I just thought with the sling he'd have enough resources for it. Because Tim is still slinging, isn't he? I assume.
Yes, Tim is still slinging because he's not on his way to Imperial Age.
Yeah.
Okay, so more stone walls coming up from Phage, fortified walls rather. And on the other side, IMOK will be going to the right-hand side as well to help out Lang. He is the pocket, of course, on that side. Look at the trebuchet there, trying to get out from Lang.
That's not even... Yeah, that's crazy. You could just send one ram, to be honest, to hit the wall. But
yeah,
you can see I like the fact
he's not even shooting the right piece.
Look at Joffrey, he's got mangonels and monks to try and get in that side.
Yeah, because he had the mangonels and monks anyway, so he might as well.
Oh, they're not quite in, there's a gate and a bit to go, but to be honest, there's so much army from the other players, those +2 knights probably won't do much.
Yeah, I don't think it's just distraction tactics, because they have the army, they might as well use it.
Yeah, Elite Mangadai, Elite Cataphracts fully upgraded nearly. I don't know if they have Logistica, but they have the +4 defense, +1 attack.
I will check if they have Logistica. Just give me a sec. Nope, he does not have Logistica yet. Okay. It is 1,000 food and 600 gold. Quite an expensive upgrade. He is getting it though. 30% complete.
Considering he spent so many resources on the other stuff as well. When he does get it, because Red hasn't actually walled at all. So if, like, it's literally only Phage's walls, so what if they come with Siege, Phage can delete all of his walls and they can run straight through Lang's base with 0 resistance. That'd be amazing.
There are castles from IMOK now who is obviously going to be massing those elite Mangudai. He's only got the upgrade coming out now, 69%, and only having 2 castles. So that's a big problem for them, I think.
Chris has what, 3 or 4 by now?
3 already, at least.
3, and he's already got a lot more Mangudai. Like I Am OK hasn't made any yet. He's busy doing the research, while Chris already has about 10 or so.
Yeah, because Chris already started making them when he was going up, and when he went up he had 2 castles, and he was throwing up his 3rd. I Am OK was throwing up his 1st castle on his way up, but Bombard Towers now from Lang, so...
Definitely
it's going to be harder
towers.
for VH, the L Clan team, just to run through now, with the Bombard Towers there. But I don't think Lang's going to do any damage, not against those elite Cataphracts and the elite Mangudai from Chris. Missing Parthian tactics, I believe.
Yes, probably. And also, Bloodlines? Doesn't have Bloodlines?
Yeah, I'm looking right now, he's missing Parthian tactics, and as you said, he is also missing Bloodlines. So those 2 upgrades, and then he will have fully upgraded elite Mangudai.
And Lang is missing the +4 defense on the hand cannons, which is kind of essential considering the circumstances. He's
getting Bodkin Arrow first. I don't know if that's a misclick.
That's for the Bombard Tower range, isn't it?
I think so. Interesting. He's got 2 blacksmiths, and he's definitely got the resources, and I Am OK actually slinging him food as well.
Oh,
so...
wow. Bring the Turk player to victory, but the Turk player doesn't have enough. Yeah, it's like you said, look at the Knights, I Am OK, they won't even get in because Chris's Mangudai will just kill them before anything happens.
But look what Jeffrey's done, he's just double stone walled behind, he's got triple stone walls. Do you see that? One layer after the next.
He should really fortify it if he's going to invest that much in walling.
Yeah.
I think they're going to engage now. Yeah, look at this Cataphracts and Elite Mangudai going in. I think they should easily win this engagement, but we'll see. Even though the Gun units are effective against Cataphracts, they're a very good meat shield for the Mangudai, and also Mangudai kill rams quite quickly, and Cataphracts do as well actually. So.
Yeah, and as you said, VH now deleting off the walls.
Yeah, and they can just walk in basically.
Yep. Bombard Towers though Oh, okay, so Dogal wanting Chris to send the Mangudai, so Jeffrey can't continue walling. Jeffrey's even more walls, look at that, that's like a quadruple wall there from Jeffrey.
It won't be any good until it's fortified anyway, because unupgraded stone walls can just get destroyed by siege rams.
Jeffrey does not have a university yet, he's getting it now, so he will be getting fortified walls as soon as he can.
Yeah, I don't know why they send Cataphracts there. They should really focus on bottom. I think they should just focus on killing Turks and pushing the Turk and Mongol player, because obviously it'll be Japanese and Byzantines at the top, so wipe out the 2 power civs basically one. Because you've got your...
I Am OK getting Thumb Ring. He already has everything except the chemistry, I believe. For some reason, chemistry missing on those elite Mangudai. And they've got the positioning is not so good, like in this narrow pass without PH deleting the rest of the walls. With those Bombard Towers as well from Lang, he got denied on one of them.
Like Miguel's making rams now. I guess it doesn't matter because they're losing army, but they're killing army faster than they're losing it, so they're still, like, they're not letting I Am OK mass, so without mass, the Mangudai barely useless.
But the Bombard Towers are going to build up at this rate.
Well, they have full trade anyway, like, it doesn't really matter, or they'll have full trade very soon. Then again, so does I Am OK, so we'll see.
Yeah, a lot more archery ranges being added in by Lang now, but as you said, I Am OK not able to mass up those elite Mangudai. Chris now having fully upgraded elite Mangudai, every single upgrade that he needs, and looking good for L Clan right now. I Am OK is dropping his 4th castle.
It's like, yeah, you can see, look, Dogal's going rams, he's making an aggressive castle, he's imp. He'll just, if he gets siege rams, he'll just kind of steamroll. I mean, look, Joffrey's trying to wall even more. But still, it's such a big wall, like, it's...
he has fortified walls now, at the very least.
I don't think he's going to hold if Dogal comes with bombard cannons and siege rams.
Yeah, probably not. The only good news for CKF is the fact that IMOK has most of his castles forward. So he's only got, yeah, most of his castles are really close to where they're fighting. He's dropping a 5th castle as well, whereas Chris is running all the way across the map with all of his Mangudai, with his castles being at home.
But I don't think that will prove too... It won't make that much of a difference in the long run, I don't think.
Yeah, once the mass gets up there, but for now it's not really great.
Yeah. I mean, look, you can see there's capped rams, Bogal now. He's probably upgrading siege rams somewhere. I'll have a quick look. Yeah, he's upgrading siege rams 40%. He's just so far
Jeffrey
ahead of
is
Joffrey.
just mass walling so much. Tim is still slinging though.
Has he? Yeah, well, Tim can't sling anymore, like Turks failed in the push. Turks didn't make nearly enough army. He should have been 200 pop by minute 33, 34 with full sling. Should have had like 20 siege rams, bombard cannons, bombard towers, 30, 40 janissaries, like just full out army, but he went with a kind of, almost as if he just boomed himself kind of army, like 3 bombard towers, 20 odd cannons, bombard cannons, with a sling, kind of.
I think he was investing a lot into trade though. I'm just having a look at his trade line.
You shouldn't invest trade early, you should pump the army first and get your trade later. I don't know.
Look at trade. Jeffrey doesn't have any.
I think it was just a bad idea to not invest in full army fast if you're being slung that much. Because you're supposed to kill your flank, plus try and hurt the pocket as much as you can.
Well, CKF definitely have more trade for now. So,
to be honest, the girl could probably, I mean, Miguel could probably go skirmishes. You got hand cannons and Mangudai, you could just do cheap Byzantine skirms and then Mangudai from Chris, and that would probably kill everything. Because the Mangudai would also kill the siege rams they make.
Well, Jeffrey is finally Imperial Age. Is Phi Age on the way up? It's really lagging though. Phi Age is not on the way up. Is he slinging as well? I'm gonna quickly check because that is really, really late.
I think he just had his eco like completely messed up.
He's slung 6,000 resources so far. I believe it's mostly to Chris.
Ah, he's slinging Mongols. Well, that makes sense. He's behind. He might as well just sling the Mongol player.
Yeah,
and he's Japanese,
Miguel also
so they're not
1,000.
really power civ. Obviously, he knows that Purple is also behind.
Yeah, but they are pushing back IMOK as well as Lang now, so...
Yeah, they're winning both fronts. Is Tim up yet?
No, Tim is still slinging and Jeffrey is up.
Really? He's slinging Lang still?
Yeah, he's slinging Jeffrey now.
Oh, right. Still, he still needs to get him. I guess IMOK is going to try and make Siege Onigus to kill the Rams. But that will only slow them down.
He's got five castles right at the front, plus a 6th. So if they lose this, then it's GG immediately because the Mongol player will have lost all his castles. On the other hand,
I don't think they will though. They need ranged siege. Like the siege rounds probably just get picked off too easily. I mean, Miguel has lost all his cataphracts because, like I said, they're very weak arms.
But there are onagers coming in from Chris. I think they're going to be siege onagers soon.
Yes.
Yes, 94% complete.
94%, okay.
Yep.
So this might be kind of bad for IMOK. Like hand cannons and Mangudai versus Mongols. I wonder if he gets some, what's it called? The one that makes them go really fast.
Drill.
Drill, yes. He gets drill, siege onagers, and if he does siege engineers, gets some plus
I think
range.
it depends on whether Lang can micro his bombard cannons and if he makes enough. Lang is lacking gold right now, but if Lang has the gold and gets bombard cannons, then the siege onagers are a lot less effective, especially since he already has artillery.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to be able to mass enough, especially with the Mangudai there, and look at these 20 odd rams. PH needs to delete more of his wall though. I don't get why he's left so much up.
I think it's just that he's trying to fling right now, and yeah.
I'm surprised they wouldn't just ask him, like, delete some more walls. Like, I'm sure it wouldn't interrupt the sling so much. Oh, well, look at this. Onagers and Mangonels at the top to kill. The gal's gonna lose all his rams and hand cannons if he's not paying attention. No, he's
Yeah, that's pretty much the only place he's paying attention to, whereas I Am OK has to pay attention to 2 places right now. He's got plenty of time to do it, though, by the looks of things.
Well, at least Dogao has artillery and bombard cannons coming. I think he's kind of realised he's going to need the long-range siege because they're just going to defend with Omegas.
Yep. It is getting quite bad right now.
It's just in-game lag at the moment.
Yeah. Siege Onager being researched by I Am OK, 25% complete as well for him, so later than Chris.
This is going to be an exciting battle at the bottom. I think the top will have to wait a bit because he'll have to get more bombard cannons before he can really do anything, but the bottom is heating up. Yeah, it does,
Dogao already has the artillery, researched.
Microphone.
Chinese stream actually going like ... Clearly not too impressed by this either. It is turn-based, by the way, guys.
Turn-based combat.
Yep, that sounds about right. So Richard can eat while we're at it. Yes, I can hear you eating. Anyway.
Oh, I won't eat much anyway, it's just peckish.
Yeah, anyway, it looks like Chris will try and cut through the bottom of the map. He does have those siege onagers, so that's something to keep an eye on. The sneaky cutting, and I see a single outpost from Lang there, so they will see it eventually.
It doesn't matter if they can see it if they can't stop it. Like, look at how hard it would be for them to actually reach their own trade. Basically almost walled off.
Yeah.
Like, I'd probably laugh if he just went in with vills, walled off the trade and forced them to make markets, you know, in front of that tree line.
Mm-hmm.
This
well,
one
does have a
trebuchet coming into play.
And I Am OK trying to micro onagers on both sides.
Look
at him,
so
he's trying to...
It should be easy at the moment, to be honest. He has about 10 seconds to decide what he wants to shoot, so you can just click it, then go to the other side, click it, and then wait for it to unpause and see what happens.
Basically.
The Mangudai are the strongest in the lag because they still shoot. Like, when other units are freezing, they shoot the normal number of arrows, so they can just spam volleys and volleys of arrows into paladins or whatever and be fine.
That doesn't mean that your units actually follow what you're trying to do, though, you know.
You don't, but you don't need to make them do anything. You just leave them somewhere where there's enemy units vaguely around and let them fire at them and see what happens.
Well, it looks like Chris has managed to make his way halfway now through the forest towards the right-hand side. They are struggling a little to push through, but there are so many siege rams from Miguel that I think they will get through very soon.
Trebuchets as well coming, which is what they need to pick off the castles.
Yep. I Am OK continuing to try and deny those walls. I have no idea what Jeffrey's doing. He's also going cataphracts, I think. Second castle being dropped by him now. But those siege rams doing a lot of work, and now Trebuchet is out, yeah, from Miguel. That should help a lot. Starting to take down that first castle from Lang as well, and more siege workshops from Chris on the other side.
From Lang.
Yeah, well, he's not really going for Janissaries. He's going for those bombard towers, Asar, and cannons right now. So,
but I think it's a bad idea for Joffrey to go cataphracts on the basis. You've seen what happened to Miguel's cataphracts. They got shredded, and they only survived because they were acting as a nice meat shield for the Mongol player, pretty much.
He's still making more, though.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, cataphracts alone can't hold the army composition, so if Mangudai and Janet and hand cannons come in the top, then the cataphracts alone, without support from Tim or I Am OK, they'll just die and...
Yep. I Am OK also has siege onagers, and now he's not actually making... Yeah, he's finally starting to make them towards the bottom of the map, but Chris is almost through now. If Lang's paying any attention, he'll notice that that villager's dead.
He killed the villager, but it might not be...
Yeah. Let's see what Lang sees.
With them. I'm surprised, because they all must be on Skype apart from him. Maybe it was just because of lag or something, so I did to type. They don't need to talk too much, they're all pretty in sync and they know what's going on.
And some Mangadai coming in from Chris right now towards a trade of the Chinese team, and I don't think CKF have noticed.
You only need a few Mangadai and you can kill all their carts if they're not careful.
Yeah.
They will notice,
you
obviously,
see I am okay,
but
also losing castles. So it's not looking good for CKF at all. I think they're going to lose a lot of trade here. They're losing on both fronts right now as well, getting pushed back on both fronts. I think we're going to see the GG call pretty soon, as soon as they notice the Mangadai in the trade, in fact.
The problem is the Gal should have made more rams just to kill the existing walls. So use the bombard cannons to push, but he needs more space. Like 2 tiles of walls isn't really enough.
Well, he's made way through now, so I think he'll be fine. And still CKF have not noticed.
Maybe. Always seeing heavy camels from Lang, which versus Cataphracts and Mangadai are absolute garbage, because Cataphracts have very resistant to camels. That's one of their things, isn't it? Like they.
No. I'm saying the CKF still have not noticed the Mangadai in their trade.
And yeah, he's doing what I said. He's actually going to try and wall it off as well. So they'll have to readjust their markets too, because all the carts will start going in. Well, the thing is, he actually shouldn't wall it off, because that means they'll notice it sooner, because all the carts are going to battlefield.
No, Tim has just noticed already. So Tim just noticed, and the Tsar and the camels from Lang coming in to try and save it. But I am okay, already losing a castle. The bombard towers from Lang continuing to go down as well. And at the same time, we see Dogao already getting into the base of Jeffrey as well as Tim. So they're getting pushed on every single side.
Yeah, but I'm okay didn't micro his siege onagers against the Dogao, so he's just, I mean, he's got 4 sitting in the base or 5, but versus these bombard cannons and siege onagers, Chris coming too. But Chris doesn't have siege engineers yet, that's annoying me. He needs that +1 range. Oh wow, Chris almost walled the trade. Not quite. Obviously they've done what I said they do, they remade the trade, but still they lost a good few cards.
They lost about 20, 25.
Yeah,
I think at least
their gold income when you have to change trades and stuff. And
yeah.
now Lang's
and
like,
Lang
I need
actually
gold.
asking for
Look at him, he's still his main gold pile with like 6 bills on it. He should have 20 bills on it if he's low on gold and just mine it. He doesn't even have a mining camp next to it, so his bills are running halfway across the map just to get the gold to them.
Yeah, because he was mining elsewhere, so it was at the TC before.
Yeah, look, these Cataphracts coming in now. I don't think the guy has enough
look at the trade up towards the top X, where Tim's X'd. It's got... Chris has managed to get 5 Mangadai into the trade up towards the north as well.
Oh, yes. It's that little raiding, isn't it? Just get a few.
Yeah.
How did he get them in? I'm super curious. Oh, he probably went through the top side. He had some Mangadai where Dogao. Look at this though. The hand cannons. I mean, he's lost a few bombard cannons, yes, but his hand cannons just the Cataphracts. He just needs to micro his Hussar to kill the siege onagers, because otherwise he's going to get one shot. I think he notices the danger and he's trying to snipe them with his bombard cannons.
I think
so
it's
much,
GG.
it's not like
though.
he doesn't have time to micro it.
I think it's pretty GG. It's
not looking good for CKF.
It's a slow but short
push. Every game
push.
isn't like this, because that would be slightly unfortunate. I might have to take a break and midway through to make lunch. Or just take a quick drop to the shops, 5-minute break to buy some stuff. I can eat while I'm streaming.
I think Dogao's wondering why they're not resigning.
And I think the lag is really just getting to him now.
Yeah, he lost most of his... No, he didn't even lose that much.
He lost 2 of them, he's got another 2. It's not like he can't just make more, he's got full trade, you just sling.
I'm okay's about to lose yet another castle. We see the heavy camels coming in from Lang to try and save that for him. As well as some Hussar, just taking down the siege rams there. But I don't... Well, Lang's gonna re-wall the trade, drop some bombard towers there as well.
But the damage
just to be
has been
super
done,
defensive.
really. Like, they killed about 40-30 carts, so that's all he really needed to do. Just deny them a goal long enough so they can have an advantage. And look, Joffrey's making skirms, which is good. I mean, his hand cannons and bombard cannons are still skirms.
But there are siege onagers coming in from Chris.
Yeah.
And I think he has siege engineers now.
I can't see any siege onagers from Chris at the top.
Yeah, there's one.
Oh, there's
it's
yeah,
sitting
there's
behind
one.
him. And there's another one. There are two actually.
Oh, there's
and he's
two.
got 2 forward siege workshops. He's got siege engineers now with
that's
a +1 range.
I finally did it. Yes, Chris.
Yeah.
He did the research. I just don't get camels from Lang. They die to cataphracts and they die to Mangudai. It's so hard. Because cataphracts have a bonus versus them, don't they? They don't get affected. They don't get destroyed by camels.
I think it's just because he doesn't want to go hand cannons because of the fact that Chris is making siege onagers.
He could at least. I don't know what he should make though. Because
Hussar?
Cavaliers, I think
Hussar?
Cavaliers would be a good choice, to be honest. Bombard cannons and Cavaliers would probably be the best choice. Because they're the most resistant unit he can make to Mangudai, they're the most resistant unit he can make to cataphracts and siege onagers, and then use the siege to snipe, and then add some janissaries in the back. He really needs janissaries, not hand cannons. Janissaries are required. But look, there's
the bombard tower push now though from Dogao.
Yeah, but look, Gage is in the game now. He's making halbs, so he's going to use them as a nice meat shield and hopefully get Japanese trebuchets.
Oh, that's really nice. That means it's going to be 4v3.
Dang is going to make bombard towers for Joffrey, I think, actually. Look at the bills. And these rounds I'm okay getting shredded by Chris's siege onagers and the bombard cannons and Turks.
Lang doesn't really have much stone though. If you look at his stone, he's got 238 stone.
But they can buy stone, like, no one's really made
that. They have no
damage.
gold right now. They're struggling for gold because of the fact that the trade got raided.
They need to wait a bit, but they have to buy stone and do something with it.
Yeah.
That's not an option, that's required. They must be getting so frustrated by trying to play this, honestly. I'd probably be pretty angry trying to play this. There's no HD and would rage quit by now.
If this were a Voobly game, you would have also rage quit.
Probably. But this doesn't happen with Voobly much because like it's occasionally, but it's usually like just one player, then you go back.
This is Brazil and China, you know.
I know, the firewall, the distance, the everything, it's not...
yes.
Like,
neither country is particularly well known for not lagging. Put them together and this is about as bad as India C versus China B? Or was it China C versus India B? It was one of those combinations in the Nations Cup.
Not sure
the siege onager trade down to the bottom of the map. Well, all the players are sitting on really high population. I am okay, 162, so a little lower. I guess he keeps losing Mangudai.
Is Tim still slinging? Why is Tim slinging at minute 50?
I don't know.
They cannot win 3v4. They physically cannot win 3v4. Gage is imp. He has army. Even if it's only halves, they still do damage. There's still a meat shield. They're protecting his siege. Look, he's got trebuchets. He's got... What's the technology called for trebuchets? I don't remember.
I have no idea. I will double check.
Is it like Caputo or something?
Paruto?
Something like that, yeah. Japanese trebs, so they basically unload instantly, he just needs to... Yeah, it's unfortunate for him though, because I think he made it in range of one of Lang's bombard towers, I can't tell. Maybe
yeah, Tim is now clicking up to Imperial Age, but it's too late. I am really just waiting for the GG call.
Yeah, like look, even Miguel sent cataphracts up top, so they'll obviously destroy the skirmishers and they'll kill Joffrey's army, and there's Hussars, there's bombard cannons, hand cannons, bombard tower push, bombard cannons, like, Joffrey cannot hold this. Not with skirms and cataphracts. Something else. I don't know what he needs. He needs his own hand cannons, probably, to be honest. Hand cannons and cataphracts would have been better than skirms and cataphracts. He probably doesn't have the gold for it, considering what happens to the trade.
It's 3v4 by the way, because Tim is just slinging. That's why it's 3v4, because there's 3 armies versus 4 armies. So no matter how good the sling is, late game like now, the sheer numbers will win you the game.
Because
when you have
the sling has to win the early game. It's risky because if the slingy does not kill his guy, he's almost the Slinger team is almost always going to lose because they just get pushed. I mean, I know PH was slinging too, but like Purple was just so far behind that it didn't even matter because Chris could just go the other side.
Say they have 70 military units per player. If you have 3 players, you have 210. If you have 4 players, you have 280. It doesn't matter if the extra 70 is just halbs or trash. It's gonna win you the game.
Yeah,
like
army is
slowly
army.
but surely. Even sometimes very quickly. But at the very least, slowly but surely, it will win you the game.
Well, PH is gonna probably just go mass trebs, like spend all his gold on trebs and then spend his food and wood on halbs, and then he'll just and then use the other backup to push. I mean, look at the top. This is oh look, Chris is going into the trade again. That's
yeah, he's cutting.
Well, he's got 3 Mangadai in. I think it's been re-walled by Joffrey, but still, he can just cut again or get some siege rams.
Yeah, I actually slowed it down to try and get a smoother game, so I was a little further behind than you. That's okay, I'm gonna catch up now.
10. Mine's running at 75 game speed. Yeah, push 50. I'll put it to 45 game speed, so we'll get a bit further behind. But even at 45 game speed, a bit iffy, a bit jittery. That's a nice snipe from okay, getting the trebs from PH. It will just slow them down though, essentially. He'll just make more. Like, you can kill 100 trebs, but he'll just make 1,000.
No, but do you see the number of Mangadai that IMOK has right now? He's got 6 Mangadai.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He used the only 5 or 6 that he had to kill his trebuchet, and then he had to run away again. And he's only
Chris
got 3
has
castles.
30 elite Mangadai right now, out on the map.
Yeah, it's not so good.
Sheer numbers for Chris right now.
Is Chris still in their trade? Oh no, he's gonna get killed by Cataphracts. His 3 Mangadai didn't make it.
Jeffrey's just losing his base slowly but surely. IMOK just lost another castle up towards the north where he was making Mangadai in the base of Jeffrey. And I'm just surprised we haven't seen the GG call. I think Dogao too is surprised that we haven't seen the GG call. Yeah,
I mean look, he's got like 10 bombard cannons. He can just kill all the skirms without even being in battle pretty much. Oh, and I think, he was laughing because look at his hussars, they got stuck because there's only 2 tiles of wall. You know, I said they should break it earlier to make more space. That's one of the reasons why. He was 11 because he's like, oh lol, all my units got stuck. And he hasn't got Blast Furnace though, Dogao. Disappointing. Oh, he's doing it now, okay. My bad.
It's a little late, but better late than never.
Yes. In this case, well, it's okay for him because he's got the advantage, but sometimes better late than never doesn't work if you're one behind and you're forgetting this important stuff.
Well, it still applies because at least you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I am just waiting. I've been waiting for a long time.
No chance.
It's just, it's so GG.
And there's only 3 castles as well.
IMOK just keeps losing his castles. He's down to 4 now. He had 7, I believe, 6 or 7.
Something like that. But that's what I mean, like Fiege's trebuchets, he's just gonna spam halves, make some trebuchets, and then that's all he has to do. He should delete the rest of his walls just for convenience, but it doesn't really matter, I guess, at this point. His walls pretty much saved them the game, because if he died, it would have been a very different game if he got really pushed by Turks. But
yeah.
Thankfully, he walled very, very well.
Well, in theory, yes, the civilization, the player getting slunk and have less villages. But as the game goes on, you can delete off a lot of your villages, and you mainly need wood and gold, so wood and trade as Mongols don't really need that much.
I think, like, if you only have about 5 or 6 farmers to get food over time if you're not going hussars. Because you never have 0 farmers, that's dangerous. If you ever need to change to a food unit, you need to make sure you have some in the bank. But you only need 5 or 6 farmers just so they can get food over time, and then the rest of it's all... Like, look at him, he's only got... I can only see literally 6 farmers, like I said. He's got 6 farmers and that's it. Just for the food income, and everything else is wood and trade and farming.
Yeah. Well, they're taking down all of those bombard towers from Lang now. And the push continues. They have to take down 3 castles. 2 castles actually, since the third one is not really doing too much. 2 castles from Jeffrey as well, and then they'll be pretty much into the trade. Not much stopping them from there on in.
Trade, it's like they will have to call it GG because there's nothing they can do. But look at the top though, top side's being pushed. I mean, they're not pushing into the trade, but they're pushing just as fast as Bombard House and Vocal, destroying everything in their path.
Yeah, V8's actually slinging some gold to Chris. Since Chris, okay, Dogal also slinging some gold to Chris. Chris still making those elite Mangadai just from the castles, once again, still in the starting place. And you can see how laggy it is because the trade cards are actually getting stuck against each other near a castle. That usually does not happen.
Where is, which team and where?
L-Clan.
You mean near Chris's castle in his base?
Yes.
So like, yeah, like in front of the castle, not even touching a building, they're just kind of...
Yes, they're just walking into each other.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm okay and Lang are managing to hold somewhat though on the bottom, the right hand side, but on the other hand, Jeffrey, and Tim are just completely dying. Chris is there with siege monitors as well, and so many bombard cannons from Dogal.
And Tim's being raided. Tim's gone in, but he's going pikeman and I guess arbalists because he's made 1,000 archery ranges. Actually, no, did Japanese get hand cannons? They do. I don't remember whether Japanese. If Japanese get hand cannons, he'll probably be going hand cannons. If not, then he'll be going arbalists, I'd imagine.
Yes, they do.
Ah, they do. So I'd assume he's going hand cannons if he has gold for it. Hand cannon, combo.
He's getting chemistry now, so it is going to be hand cannons.
Yeah.
Where'd all of OK's Mangadai? Ah, he's sending his Mangadai up towards the north now.
But then the bottom side, I mean, I guess the Lang is massing his bombard cannons now. Already killed this forward castle from Gauge. Even his bombard towers killed the forward castle from Field. Yeah, +1 range. Actually, I'm sure Japanese get siege. Just must not have it.
Yep. Japanese do in fact get siege engineers, and he does not have it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I was sure they have 17 range trebs. I think that's the best trebs in the game.
Lang, more bombard towers. He's spending all of his gold on making bombard towers, actually. Tim just spent a lot of resources on something. I'm not sure what it was.
But the thing is, these Mangadai from RMOK won't actually do very much. You're on just Chris, the hand cannons, bombard cannons. And even though Mangadai get a bonus versus siege, Turk bombard cannons have 100 HP compared to other civs have like 40 or 60 bombard cannons. So
plus in the insane range, and
yeah,
of course the siege onagers from Chris.
He needs more infantry though, he needs more hand cannons. Might actually lose some army now to the Cataphracts and Joffrey if he's not too careful.
Yep.
Is Tim getting the Halbot Braid, or does he not have this?
Yes, he's getting it. It's on the way. Yeah, it's that's what he spent his resources on. It's 95% complete.
Okay, does Tim have chemistry, by the way?
Yes, it just finished.
Ah, okay, so that's why he wasn't making hand cannons. He didn't have chemistry.
Yep.
Nope, still not making anything. Dark green, gold. Barracks.
I think he's just distracted.
Yeah, like he's not even. None of his barracks are making this game pretty much.
Halbs, he's making heavy scorpions.
Heavy scorpions?
Yes, heavy scorpions.
That works, but not against the Turks. He needs some other. I guess Halb scorpions could work if he gets enough. He can, push back their army so much he can bomb by cannons with Halbs.
Yep, but it looks like they want to cut up the top. I'm seeing X's coming out from Jeffrey. Maybe he wants IMOK to send some siege onagers there and raid into the trade of the L-Clan players. But there are outposts there from Dogal, so I don't know how successful that's going to be.
Yeah, they must be paying somewhat attention to the top. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is dangerous. But actually, no, there's loads of girls. Rats.
What would be dangerous?
I was thinking the bombard cannons of Dogal were at risk, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Somehow it looks like Lang and I am okay managing to push back Chris and VH a little bit.
It's just lagging so much that they have so much time to work out exactly what they should do and manage their resources that, like, if it wasn't lagging, I think Chris would have won his side so hard, or like VH's side would have been destroyed.
Yeah. Dogal's asking Chris to cut in their trade so that, I don't know why, is it to get into the trade of the Chinese players or is it to make their trade more efficient? I have no idea right now because, you know, the axe still hasn't come out. I assume it's to make their trade more efficient because if you look towards the top, there's a little gap where there's two forests and the trade's getting stuck there.
Yeah.
And yeah, it looks like the Chinese team want to cut into the trade of the L Clan team, but Dogal's got some Hussar up there chasing down that siege onager from I Am OK.
Yes.
They went over to do that.
He's actually seen it, that's quite good. Hopefully he's actually registered that that's what they were trying to do. Oh, look at this, I Am OK trying to snipe all his bombard cannons now, but I don't think he gets any because Gala's sending out lots of cataphracts. But now he's versus all the scorpions, so going to need that.
And that's quite a nice mass of scorpions.
Yeah, the siege onagers from Chris could wipe out half the scorpions in one hit, same with the bombard cannons. So yeah, he doesn't have enough, he's like, he needs like, what, 30, 40 scorpions?
Yeah.
Can't go around one-shotting yet. Why won't VH get one range? 17 range, 20, it makes a difference. It does make a big difference. Opposed to 16 range treads. It helps. It keeps you safer from these bombard cannons, safer from their bombard towers, whatever. Like, it's not GG though. We both said it was GG. Really not yet, because CKF has been able to defend until they push so hard. Yeah, look, Dogal has so much time to fight, but he's taking individual bombard cannons to take out.
They're asking you to decrease the game sound again, since, you know, we have the time.
Right. I actually made the game sound really low, but apparently, because to me, it's not that loud relative to...
Yes. Maybe it's because you're using speakers.
It would be the same if it was a headphone. Volume level of mute and everything else wouldn't change relative volume. It only the actual volume that would change.
Well, I Am OK managed to snipe off those siege onagers there from Chris, but having trouble sniping the bombard cannon still. And bombard tower is up from Elim trying to protect the economy of Jeffrey, but Jeffrey's down to 126 population, so the Hussar raiding rather from Dogal being quite successful on the other side.
Yeah, they're actually pushing the top now somewhat. There's been no cutting from I'm OK yet into the trade.
Yeah, he's throwing down more siege workshops to try and cut and get into the trade.
Yeah, I think if they kill this last castle from Joffrey, or the castle next to the archer ranges, they can push a lot.
Yeah,
oh,
and it looks like Lang is trying to push on the other side as well with some siege rams trying to take down the gate there from VH.
Oh,
and he's in with the Hussar, but not paying attention.
One Hussar made it in. I think VH is probably going to tell them, like, guys, this is the thing. Yeah, Chris is not. I can't even tell what he's doing.
He already asked for 2 SO there, so I think he'll be fine. They've cut. I saw Hussar just come in somewhere.
Yeah, the bottom. He destroyed the gate.
Oh.
Where?
Never mind. I thought I was seeing something from Dogal, but I think it's just been so long that I got confused.
No, there's been no. Well, the I'm OK's got siege onagers at the top now, ready to cut into Dogal's base.
Yep. I don't know how much damage they're gonna do, but yeah, that's
so we'll see.
Worth
I think
a try.
Chris can change his spawn point for Mangadai and just send him straight there.
Mhm. It's lagging, but it's game lag, not stream lag.
I can check my OBS and see if I dropped any
No,
frames.
it's game lag because
Yeah,
I'm getting a lot of lag as well.
Game lag. after I finally got the stream working. Trebuchet from Joffrey, some bombard cannons of his own, how effective they'll be. I mean, Dogal apparently lost most of the bombard cannons. He had about 10 before, and now he has 3, so you have to remaster that.
Oh my god, look at all those trebs from VA!
Well, there's only 2 left. Look, half of them died.
Exactly.
Assars are very good at killing trebs. Nice. But look at
I'm
Chris,
gonna check if
got
Dogal
4
can see the
Seagulls
cutting up
wandering.
towards the
Oh
top.
no, he's actually meant to do that.
Dogal can actually see everything. If you look at Dogal's line of sight, he can see the siege onagers.
Oh wow, yeah, it means he's researched the final technology. There's Town Watch, and what's the other one after that?
It's called Town Patrol.
Town Patrol, so it means he has Town Patrol with outposts. So yeah, he can just see everything. Topside can't hold still.
Okay, Dogal now has spotted.
Dogal says,
since he can see it.
Oh yeah, I need SO this side, Chris. Yeah, he's already seeing it, and he's sending Hussars to try and snipe off the siege onagers. No more bombard cannons though for Dogal, poor him. Should make some trebuchets though. They have like the 16 range and the 14 range, it helps to snipe castles.
I love how our plan's trying to delete off more buildings to help their trade, but they're just getting stuck on nothing anyway.
Chris needs to delete the castle and build another one, really.
Chris is deleting, he needs to delete his lumber camps. He's chopping through all of the forest up the top now.
Yeah, he's just done that. Oh gosh.
Efficiency to the max.
Well, it's not like they don't have time at this point. So.
Yeah, the thing is, if you look at CKF's trade, it's a much narrower passage down towards the bottom, but other than that, their trade is all spread out all over the map, so it's pretty smooth.
Yeah, I mean, there's some houses from Lang getting stuck on, but not that much.
Yeah. And the siege onagers did get taken down there from I Am Okay. Looks like some Hussar got in from Dogal.
Yep, I think he specifically raided them because he didn't want them cutting into the trade.
Yes, he also got slung some gold so he can buy some more stone.
1,000 more goals, I think.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. This game.
This game is quite insane.
Where is Chris's army? I only see 10 Mangudai at the bottom and a couple of siege onagers. Like, does he have much army at all, or?
I will check quickly.
Like, what's he up to?
He's got 34 Mangudai and 12 siege onagers.
Oh wow, 12. Wow.
12.
They're not as noticeable. Oh, siege rams and Chris now. He doesn't have drill, does he? Does Chris have drill?
Does Chris have what?
Drill. Makes everything run super fast.
Can't tell in this speed. I think he does. Just because they're actually moving.
They're moving almost as fast as non-drill units.
I'm pretty sure he does, because it should be moving way slower without drill. Yeah, he has drill. This is siege rams with drill.
Yeah, but they look as fast as the Turk siege rams without drill. I mean, oh no, it was. Never mind.
No, I Am Okay also has drill.
Yeah, I just realised I was using the relative Mongol ones. So.
Yeah. Forward stables from Dogal. I really like that.
I think they might push fake VH now.
Yeah, but they're gonna push against Jeffrey and Tim much faster.
See, Chris could just walk in and kill all of those bombard cannons. Lang. Actually, no, Lang's run away, so he can't. Now CFK has even taken the score lead. CKF.
CFK, nice one. You're thinking about KFC, my friend. KFC.
No, I don't even eat KFC.
Okay.
Yeah, Dogal's walled all the tops, so they can't cut anyway and built defensive bombard towers because CKF is trying to cut. Got some Mangudai ready, but I think Gal will make stuff. Oh look, Chris has 5 more Mangudai in the KF trade.
Well, it's not gonna.
I don't know how he does it. I need to watch these recordings to see how he just sneaks past entire armies, you know, just a few units and just wanders in.
Yeah, I think he gets past when the cat rams from Tim come out from the gate. of Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Notice, yeah, I think that's when he's doing it because there's just no way he's making it past Lang. Just
yeah, I was
they're
thinking
not taking
like there's
that
just
much
bombard
damage.
towers and castles everywhere with ballistics. The top side.
I'm okay. Is gonna send some Mangonite in to deal with that as well. The bombard towers actually miss. I'm watching them bounce on the floor right now from Dogao. Okay, he got one siege on it.
Ballistics?
I don't know.
Oh dear.
Don't think so, because they're missing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double check anyway, because we have all the time in the world right now. He has ballistics.
He has ballistics, he was just a bit laggy then. Joffrey trying to use
guess.
Vills to kill the bombard cannons. Not optimal.
And notice how I'm okay's got a single battering siege ram rather, attracting the fire of the bombard towers so that he can cut with the siege onager safely.
That's quite funny.
That is quite brilliant. Yeah, it is. But it's a patch of yellow all over Jeffrey's base, or where it used to be now. A lot of Hussar being created by Jeffrey as well. Still a lot of Scorpions, but now it looks like Dogao going to get through with some of those Hussar through a gap. It looks like they managed to kill a building off from Tim there. I don't know if he's going to do much damage though. More bombard towers from Dogao going to protect the trade there, and I don't think the raiding from IMOK is going to succeed.
No, I think they'll be okay. Like, Chris has siege onagers, they're microing. Got a lot of bombard towers. Safe.
And now Chris also having some siege onagers there to defend the trade.
Yep.
So I think
and
they'll be fine.
siege onagers getting killed by the bombard tower.
Yeah, because the ram is not far enough.
He should stop making halves, shouldn't he? Or he should make some kind of gold unit, like ARBs or hand cannons or something. Or he's making Trebs, but he doesn't have the range. Trebs. That is irritating me quite a lot, actually. Like, it's 1 hour, 10 minutes in game. He should have his stuff upgraded by now.
Yep, I'm okay. He's gonna lose that siege onager now. I think that bombard tower shot will hit. Slow-mo.
Oh. Clench
is
dead. Look, it was like one tile of trees as well. Oh, poor okay. And now the
bad times. Bad times.
So now
indeed.
he's just basically got idle manga, like getting shot at by bombard towers, doing nothing.
Yeah, he's waiting for another siege onager to come, no doubt.
Yeah, he's trying to snipe Lang with trebuchets, doing some good damage. More camels from Lang again, not sure why.
By the way, I was told you to call you some expletives for thinking that ballistics affects bombard towers.
They do affect bombard towers.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it does. Ballistics affects bombard towers.
Does it?
Yes. You're joking, right?
I swear they're like hand cannons and all gunpowder or that sort of
bombard
stuff.
towers are like archers. If you have a unit running past the bombard tower without ballistics, it won't hit. If it has ballistics, it will hit.
Archers, town centers, castles, galleys, Viking longboats, and Mongol Mangudai fire more accurately at moving targets.
Towers. It doesn't specify which kind of tower. You can test it in a scenario if you want. Or get someone else to test it.
I swear I saw them miss. I swear I saw them miss.
I'm so sure they're affected like. I played enough Black Forest to see bombard towers used to kill moving units. If I'm wrong, then I'll be very disappointed.
Now I'm confused because they're... Yeah, I believe in descriptions in the game. Well, we don't have much else to do, so, you know, just looking at descriptions, because this is going to take a while, clearly.
Get someone in the chat to test it. Also, was it saying that I was an idiot?
Yes, it was and Talgaby, actually.
Yeah, but is a sadistic person. Very mean to me. Oh dear. But look at IMOK's push. This is quite strong. He killing all of the siege rams. And
he's losing everything.
Siege rip. These Chris siege onagers are just having none of it. And now
and now Chris has got Mangadai coming in through the path that I am okay cut through.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes, to raid the trade.
Now he's going to raid the trade. Nice, Chris. Chris is just constantly raiding their trade. That's why I love him, because that's all he does.
I like how no one can agree on whether it's it actually affects
There are
towers.
actually people that agree with me as well as everyone say it does nothing.
Yeah, no, there are people that agree with you. Yes.
Because I'm sure I've seen it happen, but I'll be very sad if I'm wrong. But I need someone to actually test it.
It's one of those things where I've been told so many different things that I have no idea what's right.
You just start a scenario, start in Dark Age, use the cheats to get to Im, so you don't like start deathmatch or something. And do ballistics 1, have units run past, and don't do ballistics 1, have units run past and see what happens.
Yeah, someone needs to figure that out for sure. But Chris's Mangadai getting trapped, nice quick house wall from Tim, going to block him from the trade. Do you see that? Really nice from Tim.
What's Tim doing?
Tim house walled, and Chris's Mangadai that were going to the trade all died because I am okay tracked them down.
Oh, nice, yeah, I see that. And just 2 houses, that was pretty
nice. But it's a stalemate.
It's a definite stalemate. Like, the Japanese... Oh, Phage! He did it, Phage. He got the +1 range. I'm happy now. I'm so happy now. Because the thing is, he's using his trebuchets to defend, really. Like, he can't push much, so he's just kind of sitting there. He'll probably try and push the bombard towers back slowly.
Massive fight going on in the chat right now, Twitch chat, over whether or not bombard towers are affected by ballistics.
I'm sure they are.
Name calling has happened. It's happening.
Sure they are.
It's hilarious though.
If people insult other people, you should tell them to chill. If they insult me, it's standard or whatever.
Oh god, this is hilarious though. I'm finding it very amusing.
siege ram though on the Dogal's walls might break into their trade. Oh. Yeah, Dogal's noticed though. He's like, stop this please.
Yeah. On the other side, Chris was trying to do the same, but the bombard towers from Lang are more than enough to protect the trade. They did manage to cut through though. If you look at it, Lang has to re-wall.
I think it's the difference between using a ram, because rams versus bombard towers are much better than siege.
But on the other side, once again, Chris coming in, this time with siege rams.
That's a lot of trebs. PH. I like this. See that extra range kicking in.
But do you see Chris up the top once again going for a raid on the trade, this time with siege rams, siege onagers, and elite Mangadai coming in.
If he gets rid of Joffrey's castle and the houses, even if he doesn't get to the trade, he'll still put them at a disadvantage, because then Joffrey will only have 2 castles for his Casafrax. It's such a stalemate. Dogal can never mass enough hand cannons. He's just running backwards and forwards with 10 bombard cannons, waiting for the Cataphracts of Joffrey to run into his bombard towers.
Yeah. Well, at least Lang is... What is the buy price for stone right now? I'm
Probably
just curious. 556.
956. Oh
yeah,
my
for
God.
L-Clan it was 500 something. So
I think, what is it? Different teams, the buying price.
I think different people.
Really? I thought it was like a universal price. I don't
Where
know
are you
how
getting
it's
900 from?
Look at Fiage, he's got like 20 trebs. See, this is what you need. He now has, Fiage has siege onagers now with Japanese. That's essentially what he's done. He's got...
because of the guilds upgrade, it's going to be a little different for different players, I believe.
Ah, for guild, yes. I understand with guild, but without guilds, would it be the same for everyone?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm not completely in the dark about that. I just talked about guild.
Yeah.
Still, does it really make that much of a difference from 900 to 500?
Guilds.
Like, that's a big
Yes, it
difference.
does. It does, guilds.
Wow. Definitely want to learn which civs have guilds for my next boom maps. This castle for my MOK Not gonna do so well in a second. They don't have any siege onagers from IMOK, so those trebuchets are fairly safe. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at this. Dogal's gonna blitz through the middle with his army. He's decided he's had enough of pushing this stupid top side. He's just gonna run through the middle after he destroys the wall with his bombard cannons.
Mm-hmm. On
And
the
then
other
he can
side,
literally
Lang's
run
getting pushed
straight
back.
for the
Finally, thanks to the 20 trebs from VH, IMOK is gonna lose his... well, he had 4 castles, now he has 3.
Yeah. I think once they kill the bombard towers, like, Turk has nothing and Mongol has nothing. That's the only thing defending them at the moment. So... Oh, Chris wants to oh, Chris is cutting the middle as well, look. Cutting the whole map.
They're just doing everything.
Oh,
Gonna do a little
top.
bit of everything,
IMOK kills
finally.
his push at the top. I missed that. Yeah, but the middle fight, that's gonna be fun. So the right
well,
side
this is going to be the GG push into the trade.
Yeah,
they're doing it in the middle, right through the middle with Dogal and Miguel, as well as Chris.
Oh my gosh!
Please
so many
be
elite
effective, please.
The thing is, though, look at the top side. They've got 30 cataphracts, 40 hussars, halbs of the heavy scorpions, and 2 trebuchets, and one of them that's out is out of range, so they can't even kill the bombard towers.
Wait, it's only Spanish bombard towers get affected? By ballistics? What? Nelson just said something else, and then, it's so confusing.
I'm gonna test it for myself offline after the games. After
Yeah,
this
people are
best of
saying it
7.
affects all, people are saying it affects none, Nelson's saying it only affects Spanish. What is going on?
Where's Scriptor when you need him? He's the only reliable source of information.
Yeah.
He understands the game coding. Yeah, now there's hussars in their trade, there's Mangadai in the trade.
Yes, I think it's going to be a GG call very, very soon.
Hope so. Oh, look at that! A Mangadai is running into Bombard Tower and it dies, and it was a Turk one. I wonder what happened. Wink, wink, sniff, sniff. Whatever. I just watched like some lone Mangadai running towards Bombard Tower and it got hit exactly. He didn't like picked anywhere else. I don't know if some people are trolling or if they're just off their trolleys. The Gal lost all his bombard cannons, so I'm okay, that's sad. But still, he's got now 30 hand cannons. Chris still killed about 50, look at Chris, he's killed 15 carts with it. Another perfect hit.
You might want to speed up a little.
Oh, my game so far. Is it still lagging horrendously though?
I don't know, never mind.
Well, I put
Just
it back to normal game speed and now it's going really, really fast.
Yep.
So it's actually like 5 minutes behind. Oh, Hussar raiding is continuing in trade. The Fiage push is real, because that's terrifying. What did they actually call the GG then? I missed it because I was going too slow. Put it even faster.
No, I'm just trying to...
Basically, a lot of stuff happened. Chris has stuff in the trade. They're pushing the sides, they're pushing the middle. That was fun, I think. Now it's gone back to lag mode.
Yep,
Down again.
which means basically caught up.
I caught up and I put it in slow mode again. The thing is though, it's completely... There's zero way. Unless they can kill Fiage's push. He's got so many trebuchets. It was either Fiage or Fire I was against in BF once and they did the same thing to me. I was Huns, made halbs and trebuchets and I couldn't kill it. Hitting my paladins and trebs, I felt sad. Oh, the game stopped. Paladins bomb Joffrey now, that's not a bad choice. Even if the Byzantine Paladins are still Paladins. They kill hand cannons, they kill cataphracts, they kill bombard cannons. I don't think I'll have any gold soon, though. Yep, Tim's resigned. G called.
You know, I was just trying to save you from having to just bear with that for that much longer.
Just 5 more to go.
Yep.
Be just laughing, not the time. Yeah. Alright.
People saying finally.
Chris killed the most. Joffrey lost the most, it's kind of expected. Largest army 84 from Chris. Buildings raised Dogal. Sense. Biggest tribute of him of 78,000 resources. Joffrey received the most.
He was tributing until 50 minutes into the game.
Well, everyone was slinging everyone, even in post-imp. You can see apart from, yeah, everyone gave resources, but then Tim and Miguel received none. But bang, imp because slung some relic gold. 3 players have 1 relic. Tim had 200 villager high. That was incredible. 100 pop sling.